we met before?
Yes, sir.
God have mercy upon us.
Ew.
Know what she's talking about.
She does know what she's talking about. You guys, you've instructed her to say certain things, and now it seems like
Have we met face to face?
Papa, we met at the warehouse yesterday.
Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
she does know what she's talking about. If you are the pastor in this whole situation, what is your reaction? Because this is embarrassing. This is like the highest level of embarrassment.
Know me, the bulldozer. I am the bulldozer himself. That's right.
Instead of you trying to find other ways to make this right, you are now explaining to your congregants that you are the bulldozer, something like that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The way it's coming out, and probably the lady was paid to say certain things, and now she's not like agreeing to the deal. She's now exposing everything. That is my own opinion after seeing something like this. Because in Africa, there is that rise of prophets, false prophets, making the Bible a business. You see, this is how they try to convince other people to come to their church. I feel like in Africa, a lot of people are drawn to prophecy more than to the word of God. If in your church you are preaching the word of God, a lot of people won't come to your church. But if you are prophesying people's phone numbers, people's numbers and their ID numbers, people will come to your church. Somehow, some way, I feel like Africans, we are gullible to some extent. And these guys, they're now taking advantage of us because we are like this. You see?
Prophetic bulldozer. Can I go deeper? Go deeper, Papa.
Go deeper, Papa.
Can I help this lady? Help this young lady. I see the realm of the spirit. Who's it, Papa? 16th of May, 2020. Cuts. Your father died. Who's it? That is what the Lord is showing me. Who's it, Papa? Your father
The guy who is baking up the Papa now.
died. 16th May, 2020.
Oh, the lady is now shaking her head. And even the pastor now is saying, talk to me, talk to me. You see?
Talk to me.
Talk to me, talk to me.
My father is not dead. My father is currently in Kumasi, very strong and healthy.
Look at the pastor, look at the pastor, look at the pastor. And the cameraman is doing a good job. The cameraman is actually doing a good job.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Papa, help this young lady. I know what I'm talking about.
And the lady also knows what she's talking about. She's saying that the father is still alive and in Kumasi. Where is Kumasi, by the way? Those who are watching, tell me where is Kumasi.
I say your father died 19th May 2020. Talk to me.
Papa, my father is not dead. My father is currently in Kumasi, very healthy.
You don't know.
But look at this. This usually happens in South Africa. I don't think that in Africa there is any other country that a situation like this happens more often. It can only be South Africa. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Those are guns. Those are real bullets. Look at my guy who is in the middle. The real hero in this case is that guy who is driving that car. The composure. A lot of people in a situation like that, they would have broken down, something like that. But my guy here handled that very well. South Africa is not a place for the faint-hearted. That guy is a good driver. A lot of people could have broken down in that situation. So in this case, this lady cheated on her boyfriend, and this was her response, her excuse. One thing that I've found out about myself is that I don't know how to say the word her, like correctly. I struggle with the word. The only word that I struggle with in this world, in the language of English, is the word H-E-R, her. Like when I'm speaking, I pause a little bit to actually construct the word in my mind for me to say it correctly. At the end of the day, English is not my first language. So if you're watching my videos for the first time, I'm kindly asking if you can subscribe, please. So this lady cheated on her boyfriend, and this was her excuse.
Really made you do it?
What made you
Just
do
be
it?
honest with me. I don't want to hear the excuses because it's already said and done.
Be honest
I'm
with
gonna
my
take my
guy.
stuff and just go about my business. I just want to know why. What made you really?
Yeah, you
What
have
do
to
you mean
leave,
what I'm
bro.
leaving for?
I told you I didn't mean like it. It wasn't supposed to go like that.
Wait, someone told me that cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice. You have made a choice to sleep with someone, to remove your clothes. It's never a mistake. Don't say it's a mistake. I hope she doesn't say that.
What you mean it wasn't supposed to go like that? You opened your legs for another man.
Exactly. You don't do that.
We've been in a relationship for like how much years? 4 or 5 years?
4 5 years in a relationship. That's an investment. Men usually invest in their women. It's not just 4 or 5 years. But at the end of the day, I also ask questions. Here in Africa, people are now starting to spend 6 years, 4 or 5 years in a relationship. But I don't think that back in the days it was like that. You just spend some few months together, studying each other, and then at the end of the day, it's marriage. But 4 or 5 years of relationship, I mean, I'm not justifying that what this lady did. Cheating is not good at all. But at least you could have. But anyway, like in Shona, we say she even if she was married, the excuses that she's giving right now could have been the excuses that she could have given when she was married. You can't do this. You can't, especially if you were in a relationship for 4 or 5 years.
I told you I was ovulating and I was getting close to my period, and you like are never around. You're always working.
You were ovulating, so you were getting close to your period, so you go fuck another man? Are you crazy? That's even worse.
No, baby, you don't understand a woman's body. Like, I have needs.
Okay, you have needs. So your ovulation makes you want to go cheat on me. How much times have you ovulated and cheated on me? Let me know. Because only once?
Yeah.
How can I believe that?
I'm telling you.
Even if it's once, men are very territorial. Once you do something like this, you gotta go. You have to go. We don't do second chances. I mean, there are weaker men out there who do second chances, but
Armani, you tell me a lot.
When you caught it in my phone, I didn't lie.
Okay, if I didn't catch it, would you have told me?
Yes.
Stop lying to me.
I'm not.
And your excuses is poor. That's exactly why I'm leaving.
Not.
You being on your period or ovulating don't mean go cheat.
I know.
So that means when you're on your period and I can't do nothing with you, that means I can go cheat too, right?
No.
Right?
in this video, this soldier caught his wife cheating in their house and then brought cake to pronounce them husband and wife. Look at the guy in white. He's folding his hands like this, knowing that it's about to go down. It's either I'm going to be killed or I'm going to be beaten. So I have to comply. I mean, at the end of the day, women, are you not afraid? You are married to a soldier. A soldier upstairs, when they go to training, when they are back, they are a different animal. They are a different breed. Don't do anything stupid with a soldier. When you are married to a soldier, you have to be a person who is very principled. You see? So if you go around cheating like this woman, it goes bad for you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? My guy is now feeding them cake. It seems like the woman is trying to say something, but the guy is saying, "Nah." Look at the people who are taking videos. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at the people at the door, and there's a woman who's laughing at the door. I saw her. You can't refuse to eat a cake in a situation like this. You have to eat the cake. You have to. She's sweating, and this guy is helping her.
I went to prison for 5 years. When I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Mr. Manser, you
are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh,
This world.
man.
Imagine my guy went to
5
prison
years
for
in prison.
5 years in prison.
Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why.
Imagine.
This is why I did what I did.
But this is
and acted.
nothing I made up. The lab did
You
it.
made it all up.
No, I did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't know
are made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is?
Yes, I talk to him still.
Yo. So my guy went to prison for 5 years because he was not taking care of the kid that you saw there. And then after 5 years, the guy said, nah, I'm going to do a DNA test. At the end of the day, the DNA test was done. The kid was not his. And the woman knew back then that even though I am nagging this man to pay child support, he's not the father. Yes, I talk to him still. That's what she said, which means all along she knew. She knew. Imagine.
My husband is of kidney failure, and I've had the best news ever.
Husband is having a
His
kidney failure.
sons,
His children. Why is
his
she
sons have
laughing?
taken a test to see if they're a match for Jeremy's kidneys, and they're not, which is amazing. But the reason
Why
they're
is
not
that
is because
amazing?
Jeremy's not actually their real dad.
Ah,
Sorry, I'm no stranger to admit that I don't like my husband's children, so this is like the best news ever. My husband doesn't know yet, but I'm obviously going to go and tell him because I just love... He doesn't need to know, but this might finally kill him off. He might have a heart attack in this time. For anyone that doesn't know, my husband's worth 30 million, so it's the money. It's none of yours now, Hugo, is it? Obviously, he doesn't have a kidney now, so he's definitely going to, like... This is the best news.
imagine being forced to pay child support or go to prison for a child that's not yours. The court order. What?
Being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future.
Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
And I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get assistance.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work.
So guys, the voice is now yours, chat. What do you think about these videos that I've been reacting to? This channel is dear to me and I love it, but I just don't know how to handle everything. So if it's your first time on this YouTube channel, just make sure to subscribe and like this video. It really helps this channel a lot.